How you guys doing? It's BBT609, and I'd like to thank you guys for joining me. What you see here is a traffic signal, a fully automatic traffic signal. I got it as a gift from my pastor on Thursday, October 20th of 2011. Found it sitting right outside my house, right near the garage door, and I was impressed. I was very, very happy. I was very grateful to have this piece of equipment, and it's history that we can all look at, since all the incandescent lights are now fading away due to new generation LED lights. I'm going to tell you guys what it looks like, show you guys what it looks like. Can't tell, but yeah. In the back, usually you would have something patented like safer crossing signals, for instance, like Western Cullen Hayes or Safe Train or something like that. The red light, the portion for the red light, does not have any indication of making at all. On the top, as you can plainly see, that's where the wires come from, so you can hook it up to any kind of relay you want to make it work and to hook it up to the electricity device. Now, this traffic light, when I got it, is hooked up to, well, extension cord. Long extension cord. I can plug it up. You can see the ending of it right there. I can plug it up into the outlet and all three lights would turn on, in which I will do a little bit later. Here's what I'm talking about. Automatic signal. The company name is LFE, and the company is in East Norwalk, Connecticut. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. Now, as a depiction of these two, on the top and look at the bottom, and the green light is a little bit of the same. The green and the yellow light have more of a beveled, more of a, as you can see, I can't really explain it because I'm kind of stumbling on my words, but you can see the difference in design. For this one, you have more of a laid back design, like more of a hump design, and then this one you have more of a hill design, because you have this hill that just protrudes from the back for the housing of the lamps and their reflector bowls. Alright, we're going to go back to the front. I'm going to hit the red light first. When I first got this signal, I looked at it very carefully and I noticed there's an eagle indication on it. There's an eagle patent on it to make sure that it's all American quality. It goes same for the amber light as well. You can faintly see it. Let me get the light perfect. If you can hardly see it, but it's there. It's there. I know it's there. Alright, now let's go to the green light. You can hardly see it, but it's there. It's there. Trust me, it is there. Alright, so that makes sure that ensures that this traffic light is American standard, and it could be a patent for lenses for incandescent traffic lights. What I'm going to do in the next portion, I'm going to open up the traffic light itself so you guys can see the inside and what makes it work. Alright, I'm back again, and this time we're going to open, well, I'm going to open this baby. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to show you guys the inside of what lights up this traffic light, what lights them up. Now, on the right side you have the wing nuts. I'll explain that later. And on the left you obviously have the hinges. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set my camera down. Right now I'm moving my flashlight. I'm going to undo the green light portion first, because if I did the red light portion first, it will be unequally balanced, and I would have to hold the light while doing this. So I'm taking right now I just took off the bottom one, and usually when you're done with it, you have just enough room to move it out. So I just took off the top one and I just moved it out. Now I'm going to show you guys what does it look like inside this signal. Obviously the green portion. Alright, you can kind of see me in the reflection bowl. Alright, so here we have it. We have our green aspect for the term go. I'm going to shine my flashlight on the back of it, and you can see all these beveled edges in here. You can see all these little beaded edges. What that does, it focuses the light a little bit more clear to the driver of the car, and it makes it more visible to see the light when it's shining. And that's a patent design right there. Alright, so right here you have your light bulb and your reflection bowl. I call it a reflection bowl. I don't know what other companies call it, but I call it a reflection bowl because when you turn on the light, this 135 watt bulb lights up, and then all the light shines off of the bowl. In the back you have the little contacts. I'm going to shine my flashlight again. In the back you can see the little contacts right here. On the bottom you can add another yellow light or red light or whatever you want to do with it. You can add another aspect signal onto here. Say for instance you want to put a turning green signal on the bottom. You can do that. In the back all the wires go up. And I'm going to show you that because in the yellow part, they have more wires since the green is the only last one on the bottom. I'm going to show you guys that. One thing that I forgot to mention, let me push this back. One thing I forgot to mention, you can unscrew the lenses and you can put them any order you want. So you can put the yellow where the green is supposed to be, and you can put the green where the yellow is supposed to be, or you can flip them upside down. Any matter way you can do it. Now I'm going to open up the yellow aspect. You can kind of see me in the bowl again. It's the same thing. Same exact thing. But the difference is, when I pull this out, I have a little bit more wires. I have a little bit more wires here. Now, what you can do right here, where these little mechanisms are, you can loosen one of them and you can tilt the light to the desired position wherever the light is facing. So say if you wanted to tilt it to get more red instead of green to the person, you can do that. Or more yellow, so the yellow is more easier to see. Alright, I'm going to put this back. Now I'm going to take out the red one. The red one's a little bit different. Notice how all these they have the spring loaded and everything, and they can lock into position, just like the green one and the yellow one, the amber one, of course. Well, I'm going to take off the red one. I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. Having a little trouble here because this is the last one. There we go. Alright. So now I'm going to open up the red one. Hold on for just a minute. I'll cut right here and I'll open it up. Alright, that was a little bit tough to open. The bottom two, the amber and the green, were a little bit easier to open, but the red was a little bit hard to open, so that's why I had to cut the camera. With this one, notice that, you know, it's the same thing, same model, but I want you to take a look at it. Alright. Now, this one has a rod attached to the bottom, and it keeps going through, and it has a spring onto it. This one has a spring on the bottom and has, you know, the thing going to the top. It's a little bit backwards, you know, it's upside down practically. Now, over here, I don't know, I haven't messed with these electronics yet. I just had the camera here for a good long time to tell me what could I do to make this this traffic light operate like a real traffic light would on the streets. But yeah, one thing, the red light one does not have that little lock that it's supposed to. It just kind of swivels, you know. See, it just holds back. But the yellow one would go back. You hear that releasing the tension. See, this one locks. These two lock, but this one just kind of taps. Alright, so what I'm going to do later, I'm going to turn the light on. So I'll cut right here, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's on. It might be a little bit weird to the camera, but I have some photos on Facebook that you guys could check out of the traffic light on when it's in operation. Alright, I am back. As you can see, 135 watts burning right there. All three lights. Now, it is bright. And if you stand in front of all three lights, you can feel the heat that these babies are producing. As you can see, the lights look already illuminated as they are supposed to. And I'm going to cut off the light in my garage. I'm going to show you guys what it really is looking like. Whew! That's some bright light. You can stand in front of this in the cold. Alright, so I'll come back to you guys when the lenses are fully on. Alright, I'm back. And this is the traffic light as it is when I plugged it in. Notice that the red light has more of an orange tint to it, let the camera adjust. Notice how the red light has more of an orangish tint to it. Here's the amber light as it is in full beauty. And here's the green light, in which I've told you has more of a blue tint to it. Well, that's just a little tour of my traffic signal, my fully automatic traffic signal. It's BBT 609 in my garage. Out.